agriculture. Local farm agriculture refers to small scale farming practice, and this is often family owned and operated. It is also seen as a practice of producing, growing and selling of food at a particular or specific geographical area. And local farm local farm agriculture are very very good in our economy, because when these farmers plant these stuffs at their capacity, it also adds to the contribution to food security in the country. If these farmers are unable to plant or unable to go into the agricultural space to do what is needed, it will be a very short food. There will be very short food in circulation. So, in as much we know that these local farmers can't give the numbers that is actually needed by the population of the nation, but it also adds to the numbers that can be able to come out at the end of the day, because only one person can't do the work. But when people come together, different farmers try to, this particular farmer produces this certain product. So when a certain farmer produces a certain product, Mr. A produces a different product, Mr. B produces a different product, we can be able to, that's what we call collective effort. But when it is very difficult it will be very difficult when it's just a certain numbers just do the work. That's why it's actually advisable that people should really go into the farming sector. People should really look into the local farming, because it actually adds up. It actually adds up to food security. It's actually add up to food security. So it's advisable that people should consider going into this. Even if you can do it as a small gardener or a small garden in your compound, it also add up for the prosperity of the nation. So also local farm agriculture. This involves crop production such as maize and cassava, livestock rearing like goats and cattle, also traditional method like manual labor, simple tools, local markets selling produce directly to consumers. In the market, you can be able to sell your goods to the final consumers, and this is more reason I'm saying that people actually need to go into this local farming. We all know that a lot of people don't actually have interest in farming, but there should be a total orientation to people. People really need to have that interest of going into farming. In as much you can't even go for the tilling of the soil, you don't want to be the one to do the normal primary work, but you can just engage in the buying and selling. Go to the market, go to the farm, get these goods. When you get it from as a cheaper rate, you take it to the market and you sell, or you take it to where you can be able to sell it sell it for an higher price, and you make your money. As simple as that. So my take on this is that I do advise people to go into the local farming practices, because it will actually help. Government can't do everything. That's just the honest truth. Government can't do everything. People has gone to school, come back, there's no job for them. Even some persons that have actually learned a skills, they still don't even know how to go about it. Some persons do, because some persons are actually using their skills to make money. Remember, if you know what you are doing, over this agricultural space, if you don't know what you are doing, you can't still excel in it. But when you know what you are doing, put your mind in it, you can actually excel. But not just by math saying, you have to put in the work with also your heavenly father, your creator, whatever you believe in. So in the short note is that it's advisable people go into this because it can also create job employment for people. People can be able to get something doing. If somebody open a company today, a production company, people can be able to go in there and try to you know hustle, or rather get themselves busy with work and activities and get paid at the end of the day. So I do actually advise people to actually look into this agricultural space because it's actually something people should be encouraged to go into.